I am E.L. Crane, the most adorable DBM in the universe.
Stop
I'll give you that
telling
one.
lies.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a
Thank you,
DBM.
They have obviously forgot that my sweetness is their weakness. Okay, they obviously forgot. That's all I understand. So I had to bring that back to you so that you understand my impact on people's emotions.
This guy. Okay, your sweetness is everybody's weakness, sure enough. But the one thing that E.O. Crane is amazing at
He's difficult.
is educating
He is.
his fellow realtors and lenders, and in general entrepreneurs, because those classes really fit anyone who is an independent contractor, business owner, etc. So if you ever check in on his website,
Yes.
TheRealELC.com.
TheRealELC.com, you can check out his schedule for classes that he's teaching. And I'm going to tell you, those classes have changed the careers of many of my colleagues that I personally know.
I actually sat down in a class with him, I think it was last week, and, you know, several people went to him and said, you know, this was more than a CE. Because he really does. You know, and every time I've sat down in several of them, and it's like a reminder, man, like I knew this, but it's a reminder. He brings stuff like, man, I should be doing this. So, yes, they are.
And then this is a time, I've been in this business for over 20 years, as y'all know. So I've seen and been through recessions and stuff like this, you know, happening with our economy. And if you are seeing your business, you know, frozen, you know,
or stagnant,
then this is the time to not be fearful, but take a class or two with someone like EL. Get some new ideas going for yourself. Begin to market yourself. One Innovative Studios also has options for many of you guys. I'm just throwing it out there because if you, what did you say all the time? If people don't know who you are,
They don't know you, they can't buy you.
They cannot buy you.
They cannot buy you at all.
And so, EL, here's a question I got for you, since we're on the topic of your education stuff. I know you've been recording classes.
Right.
When are you going to have those online for, like, maybe those that aren't local, but they still want to get some of the real ELC content?
I'm glad you said that because actually I'm doing a live webinar this coming Friday. There's going to be a national webinar. It's actually for loan officers this Friday on the relationships necessary to win with real estate agents. Most loan officers have a one-off personality. All right. Oh, that deal is closed. They don't have anything else. I won't talk to them. All right. But then you have those who are trying to cultivate and build relationships. So I'm going to be sending out my script on Friday. We'll release the exact time. I mean, on Thursday, the exact time on the Real Estate U Show website this week. I know I have the time, but you know my mind bad.
Yes.
Because I have my
Well, maybe during commercial break you can look it up, and then we'll mention it on the next segment.
And the whole thing is, and we have the recordings that our producer Michelle is producing. She's done a wonderful job on that. So they're actually up there editing them right now, and for download. And the reason that we're doing this live webinar Friday, they've seen me in person, but now I'm going to have a webinar where I don't have a live crowd, but it's all my own content this time.
Okay.
All my previous classes with the company was their content. So they want my content because as they've gone through
they're going, this is a little dry with our content, we need yours.
That's what they said. They said, oh my God, it's so stale. So when I went to Utah that time, they when they looked at the classes that they filmed previously versus me in the studio versus me live, they says, okay, we need to put his stuff in his wheelhouse because, you know, I go off script because
just a little bit.
No, a little bit. I go rogue just a little bit, okay? And so in going rogue, they say, oh, this is a necessary.
It is, but it is, like I said, it is necessary because, I mean, I've been in classes, you know, we take continuing education and it becomes monotonous and it's like, oh, is it over yet? Yeah. He makes it interactive, you know, was there a little fuss here, a little fuss there with somebody, but he does things that pinpoint and makes you remember, you know, something.
It's not just one of those videos that you're just like, let me get through this quickly. You're actually enjoying your time there.
Exactly, you are.
And that's the whole thing is this, you know, when you live and have life experience, good and bad, right? These are learning experiences. And when people are interacting with one another, if we are being real, like EL, he's a real ELC. So sometimes people don't want to hear truth and stuff, but in these classes, we welcome it because these life experiences, when okay, this happened to me, and this happens over and over again. This is what and this was like, dang, okay, great. Right. Or this is what helped boost my career. Yeah. This is what saved my career. Oh wow, right. Maybe so why reinvent the wheel?
That's right.
People, it's just like a parent that's trying to teach their kid, hey, look both ways before you cross the street. That's right. Stuff like this. It's just the same as adults. You have to continue wanting to learn, be open to it.
And I tell people all the time, and Michelle has actually heard me say it, but you all have too. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm telling you everything you ignore. I'm telling you everything you ignore, because we get so controlled by environments that we lose sight of what's to the right or to the left.
That's right.
We're just so focused on looking straight ahead. But in this business, we have to adapt. In this business that we're in, we have to adapt. Yeah. And if you don't adapt, you will get left behind.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's why I have so much fun in the classroom. I have fun in the classroom, all right? I like raising hell with the students in the classroom. I like having my fun with everybody in the classroom and pointing out, hopefully in a humorous manner, okay, you should be doing that.
Right.
All right. Yeah. And stuff like that, because